Bed Bath & Beyond, executed as Tribeca Jenga Building, jumper. Source: New York Post. CFO of Bed Bath & Beyond identified as Jenga Building jumper. The chief financial officer of troubled Bed Bath & Beyond has been identified as the man who jumped to his death from the iconic new Tribeca skyscraper known as the Jenga Building. The Post has +2153 Chars. Pete Davidson deserves better. Fan says Kim Kardashian was not the one. Geo News. Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian started dating in October 2021. Pete Davidson is receiving fan love with her latest viral photo. The 28-year-old comedian was spotted with a bunch of girls in a new picture taken in New York City. It is not confirmed whether the +528 Chars. Donald Trump. What we learned from his rally in Pennsylvania. BBC. The ex-president spoke for 2 hours at his first rally since the search. Here is what we learned. By Kayla Epstein and Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Donald Trump has called President Joe Biden an enemy of the state at his first rally since the FBI searched his Florida resort for sensitive files. +6637 Chars. Scientists discover that a certain nutrient promotes anti-aging. SciTechDaily. According to the study, the amino acid taurine could be employed in anti-aging therapies. Our cells produce potentially toxic byproducts known as free radicals when they break down the oxygen we breathe and the food we consume each day in order to exist. By Fundação de Amparo e Pesquisa de Estado de São Paulo, September 3, 2022. According to a clinical trial involving 55 to 70-year-old women, adding this nutrient to the diet can strengthen the body's +4019 Chars. Is it raining diamonds on Neptune and Uranus? Diamond rare and common on distant planets. WIION. Null. With a lot of confidence, USC Trojans open Lincoln Riley era with easy win over Rice Owls. ESPN. Quarterback Caleb Williams tactically led the offense, and the USC defense returned 3 interceptions for touchdowns Saturday, as the Trojans trounced Rice 66-14 to begin the Lincoln Riley era in Los Angeles. The grand opening of the Lincoln Riley era at USC began with a new logo on his familiar visor and plenty of fireworks on the field from new and old faces alike. USC scored its most +4215 Chars. Wall Street's most coddled generation is in for a rude office return awakening. New York Post. Wall Street execs used to brag that they slept in the office under their desk when big deals were on the line. Now the up-and-comers embrace something known as quiet quitting, where doing the bare. The most coddled generation that Wall Street has ever encountered is about to find out what it means to really go to work. That is the word coming from the C-suites of the big banks. Morgan Stanley. +5250 Chars. KeyBank customer info taken by hackers of third-party provider, Fox Business. KeyBank says that mortgage customers have become the victims of a hacker who grabbed personal information from a third-party provider. KeyBank mortgage customers had their personal data stolen in a hack of the bank's third-party provider. The data stolen included social security numbers, addresses and account numbers of home mortgage, plus 1,700 chars. Creative Arts Emmys Night 1 Winners List. The Hollywood Reporter. Hollywood Reporter. The Beatles, Get Back and Adele, One Night Only won 5 awards apiece during the first of the two-night presentation of the Creative Arts Emmys on Saturday at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. The Beatles, Get Back delivered 2 Emmys to Peter Jackson. The Beatles, Get Back and Adele, One Night Only won 5 awards apiece during the first of the two-night presentation of the Creative Arts Emmys on Saturday at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. Plus 46069 chars. California wildfires grow as evacuations are ordered. CNN null. How the brain processes sensory information from internal organs. Neuroscience News. A new mouse study provides clues as to how the brain processes sensory information from internal organs. Revealing feedback from organs activates different clusters of neurons in the brain stem. Summary. A new mouse study provides clues as to how the brain processes sensory information from internal organs. Revealing feedback from organs activates different clusters of neurons in the brain. Plus 10935 chars. NASA's massive Artemis moon rocket grounded. Again, the Daily Beast. The historic launch is now slated for Monday. The launch of NASA's hotly anticipated Artemis I mission back to the Moon is once again delayed due to pesky fuel leaks on Saturday. Though originally slated to launch within a 2-hour window of 2:17. Plus 712 chars. College football rankings. Florida, Tennessee, Arkansas to move up as Utah. Oregon drop in top 25 polls. CBS Sports. 3 SEC teams will be on the move when new college football rankings are released. The first regular season 2022 college football rankings won't be released on Sunday like usual even though Week 1 has already provided enough thrills to know there will be some shakeups coming in. Plus 1788 chars. Alleged Google Pixel 7 Pro appears in unboxing video ahead of launch. The Verge. A video showing what looks like the Google Pixel 7 Pro was posted to Facebook by a technology shop based in Bangladesh. Google's fall event is around the corner. The device shows the faint Google logo on its rear image. Gadgetful BD. What appears to be the upcoming Google Pixel 7 Pro surfaced in a brief unboxing vid. Plus 1617 chars. Airlines cut service to regional airports due to pilot shortage. NBC News. Beginning September 7, American Airlines will pull its regional service from 4 small towns citing the pilot shortage. United Airlines has also pulled OU. Null. The 3 Zodiac signs who are luckiest in love during the week of September 5 to 11. 2022 YourTango. 3 Zodiac signs are luckiest in love during the week of September 5 to 11. 2022. So much so that even Mercury retrograde can't get in the way. Our saving grace of this rather convoluted week is a transit called Moon trine Venus, which really does come to our rescue, especially where love is concerned. We've got a lot on our plates during Plus 4786 chars. Ohio State vs. Notre Dame score. Takeaways. No. 2 Buckeyes battle back to overcome No. 5 Fighting Irish. CBS Sports. The lone top 5 matchup of Week 1 was just as exciting as expected. No. 2 Ohio State overcame lackluster play and an injury to one of their star players while battling back and ultimately beating No. 5 Notre Dame 21-10 in an exciting season opener. The Buckeyes trail +5 172 Chars. Steroids linked to structural and volume changes in brain white and gray matter. Neuroscience News. Steroids prescribed for a range of inflammatory conditions alter the structure and volume of gray and white matter in the brain. The findings shed light on why people who use medical steroids may experience psychological problems, including anxiety, mania, and summary. Steroids prescribed for a range of inflammatory conditions alter the structure and volume of gray and white matter in the brain. The findings shed light on why people who use medical steroid +7927 Chars. Oldest human or just another ape? Roe erupts over 7 meters-year-old fossil. The Guardian. Remains from Chad Desert provoke rancorous dispute over whether species was earliest to walk upright. Paleontology remains from Chad Desert provoke rancorous dispute over whether species was earliest to walk upright. It is a dispute that has taken a long time to reach boiling point. 7 million yay. +4226 Chars. BYU football. Cougars able to play vanilla versus South Florida Bulls. Deseret News. With Baylor coming to town. No. 25 BYU has plenty to clean up in USF win. But Cougar coordinators were able to hold some strategy back. BYU offensive coordinator Aaron Roderick toyed with South Florida's defense during most of the Cougars' 50-21 win in Tampa on Saturday. He had the luxury of size, experience, weaponry and quarterback. +4112 Chars. iPhone overtakes Android to claim majority of U.S. smartphone market. Engadget. For the first time ever, there are more iPhones in use in the U.S. than any other type of smartphone. For the first time ever, there are more iPhones in use in the U.S. than any other type of smartphone. Citing data from analytics firm Counterpoint Research, the Financial Times reports the iPhone over +1377 Chars. University of California Irvine sweatshirts with misspelling quickly goes viral. Sells out at Costco stores. KABC-TV. The popular retail chain recently stocked misprinted UCI sweatshirts with the word Irvine spelled with the letter U instead of an I. Irvine. Caliph. KABC. Well, you can't spell University of California Irvine without the letter U, but Costco took that a little too far. The popular retail chain recently stocked misprinted UCI +411 Chars. Looks like Happy Corbin was real happy to see Logan Paul on this day in 2021. #short. WWE. Stream WWE on Peacock https pck.tv/3xp0iwp in the US and on WWE Network http wwe.yt/WNetwork everywhere else. Null. Mayors helping Jackson in water crisis 16 WAPT News Jackson. Houston mayor offers helping hand during Jackson water crisis. Subscribe to WAPT on YouTube now for more. http://bit.ly/1-nage more Jackson News. http www. null. Mystery respiratory illness kills 2 healthcare workers and patient at clinic. Sickens 6 others in Argentina. CBS News. The mystery disease claimed its first victim among health personnel at the clinic on Monday and a second 2 days later. A third person has died this week in Argentina from a type of pneumonia of unknown origin, with the fatalities thus far limited to a single clinic. Health authorities said Thursday. 9 people in N+2758 CHARS. NASA to crash $330 million spacecraft into asteroid to see if impact can alter course. The Guardian. Space agency to cause collision with dimorphos to avert sci-fi fears of catastrophic impact with Earth. Asteroids space agency to cause collision with dimorphos to test if it can avert sci-fi fears of catastrophic impact with Earth. In a few weeks, NASA controllers will deliberately crash their $330 million +5917 CHARS. College football. Winners and losers from Week 1. Bleacher Report. The first full slate of college football games kicked off this weekend, and it was packed with action. On Thursday night, No. 17 Pitt defeated West Virginia. Mac Brown. Grant Halverson. Getty Images. Saturday's game between UNC and App State in Boone, North Carolina, was an absolute barnburner. It looked like the Tar Heels would run away with this one aft. +1620 CHARS. The Pixel's weather widget is also not taking 100-degree temps well. 9 to 5 Google. In checking the Pixel's weather app, it's become clear that the main widget was literally not properly designed to show 100-degree temps. The Southwest has been facing record heat with 100-degree temperatures since the middle of this week, and it's expected to continue into Labor Day. In checking the Pixel weather app over the past few +1666 CHARS.